On a quiet winter night, Mom sat by the bed, gently stroking her daughter's hair. She was about to tell a very special story.
Mommy, will today's story have a happy ending?
Maybe, sweetie, but this story will teach us what warmth and love really mean.
Once upon a time, on a freezing New Year's Eve, snowflakes danced through the air. A thin little girl walked barefoot in the street, holding a bundle of matches in her hand.
Mother has died and Father told me to sell matches. I must sell them to get some money so Father won't scold me. Maybe someone will buy them today.
The streets were bright and busy, full of laughter and joy, but no one noticed her in the corner. People hurried by, not sparing a glance.
Matches, matches.
Go away, beggar girl.
She was freezing. She crouched in a corner, trying to stay still. She dared not go home. She hadn't sold a single match.
Maybe if I light just one match, I'll feel a little warmer. Just one.
The match lit up. In the flickering glow, she imagined a warm fireplace and herself sitting before it.
Ah, so warm, just like before. It was only an illusion, but for that moment she felt warmth again.
The little girl walked along the street. The cold wind cut into her face like tiny knives. Her hands were purple from the cold, and she could no longer feel her feet.
Mom, didn't she have any shoes?
She did have slippers, but she lost them when she ran across the street, and someone took them away.
Warm lights shone through the windows on both sides of the street. Families were preparing their New Year's feasts, and delicious smells drifted out through the cracks in the doors.
Did she smell the food?
Yes, that was the warmth and happiness she longed for. But all she could do was stand outside and watch.
She found a corner where two walls met, sat down, and pulled her feet into her dress to try and stay warm.
Doesn't she have a home to go back to?
She was afraid to go home because she hadn't sold a single match, and she feared her father would beat her.
She struck a match. The flame lit up her fingers and her dreams.
What did she see?
She saw a warm stove with flames dancing. She felt like she was really warm.
The match went out and the stove vanished. She lit a second one and saw a delicious feast spread out before her.
Did she get to eat?
No, it was just a dream. When the match went out, everything disappeared.
The little girl lit the third match. This time, she saw a tall Christmas tree sparkling with ornaments and colorful lights. It was beautiful.
Was it the most beautiful Christmas tree she had ever seen?
Yes, even more beautiful than the ones in shop windows. But when the match burned out, the tree disappeared.
She struck another match. In the flickering flame, she saw her grandmother, the one who had always been kind and gentle to her.
Was Grandma really there?
In her heart, Grandma had never left.
The little girl quickly lit all the remaining matches. She was afraid that if the flame went out, her grandmother would disappear too.
She wanted to stay with Grandma forever, didn't she?
Yes, her grandmother was her only warmth and hope.
She felt her grandmother lifting her up, flying together into the sky to a place with no cold, no hunger.
Was she not cold anymore?
Not anymore. She finally found warmth and love.
Morning came. People found the little girl in the corner. She was sitting there with a smile on her face, holding the burned out matches.
Did they know what she had been through?
No, they didn't. They only saw a poor little girl, not the beautiful dream she had lived.
People sighed at her fate. Some shed tears, others stayed silent, but no one could change what had happened.
Why didn't anyone help her when she was alive?
Sometimes grown-ups are too busy and forget those who need help around them.
Now she lived in heaven with her grandmother. No more pain, no more loneliness, just sunshine and laughter every day.
Is she happy now?
Yes, she finally received the love and warmth she had always longed for.
We are lucky to live in a world with heating, food, and a warm home.
Can we help other children like her?
Of course, caring for those around us is the best place to start.
The little girl took out a toy match from her box and lit it gently, as if she too could see a magical world.
Mommy, I see colorful lights too.
That's your kindness and imagination shining bright.
Though the story is a bit sad, it teaches us that love and care are the most precious things in the world.
I'll remember her story, and I'll try to care more about others.
That's the best ending this story could have.
After the little girl was gone, the snow kept falling gently, like a soft blanket covering her peacefully.
Was the snow trying to stay with her too?
Yes, even the snow didn't want her to be alone.
The next day's newspaper told her story. The headline read, "The Little Match Girl Who Left on a Cold Winter Night."
Did people regret not helping her earlier?
Maybe, but regret can't undo what has already happened.
The streets remained bright and busy, but amidst the liveliness, we sometimes forget who suffers quietly in the corners.
Can we pay more attention to people around us?
Absolutely, that's exactly what the story wants to remind us.
Though she was gone, her dream lived on. Her story touched everyone who read it.
She left behind hope, didn't she?
Yes, she taught us how to care and share.
Sometimes it feels like she's still smiling at the corner, as if saying, "Thank you for remembering me."
I'll always remember her.
Me too. She lives in our hearts.
That night, the mother and daughter decided to do something kind, like giving a warm meal or a coat to someone in need.
Can we bring hot cocoa to someone together?
Of course, that's the beginning of love.
Warmth doesn't take much, just a smile, a kind word, or a cup of hot drink can light up a cold night.
I like how the little girl lit her matches.
Yes, but this time we light up others' hearts with our actions.
The next day, the daughter drew a picture. It showed the little girl and her grandmother smiling beneath the stars.
I hope she's happy on the other side of the stars.
She must be, because you remembered her.
Before bed, the daughter closed her eyes and prayed for all the lonely children, hoping they'd be surrounded by warmth.
I hope they all find their own star, like she did.
You're such a kind-hearted child.
The story ends, but love doesn't. It will be passed on from generation to generation, like matches lighting up corners of the world.
Thank you for telling me this story, Mommy.
Thank you for listening with your heart. Now, have a warm and peaceful dream.